You found Tim's toolkit. That'll keep him busy for a while. So, here's a blueprint for an upgrade I invented. The Robo-Glide. You'll need it. You're going to get into the factory. Climb the factory walls, find all the pieces. I'll meet you up there soon to show you how to get in.
I knew it. I told you guys that you could glide on this thing. I knew it. So that means I have beaten this game or somewhat gotten at least close to the end. I think I have been. Because I think I remember the credits. The credits is like, the credits will roll and it's just like pictures of like the city or something like that. If I remember the credits, I had to have beaten it. Because like when I was young, I didn't really watch YouTube back then. I mean, YouTube was around, but I didn't know what the heck it was.
In your faceplate.
I was never like really all that up to date with what the new thing was. And I didn't really care. I wasn't into that. I mostly did my own thing. We're moving along pretty quickly. I'm surprised. Like, it feels like this game is slow paced, but you're moving along pretty quick. Like, the gameplay really gets you from A to B. I mean, we're already at Bigweld's factory or whatever. And we're climbing the...
That wasn't a very nice spot.
The thing, you know? Look how fast I just took out all these rope. Whoa! Okay, you got me. But you know what I mean, right? Like, we're already up here now. We just got on this level. We're already going like up to the second level. I just knocked him out, you know. Jumped on that switch. That activated that. I'm looking at 2 blueprints I want. Okay. Can I? Oh. Hurry up. Made it. Excuse me. Bye-bye, sucker! Even though you can probably fly up there and track me down, but... Alright, I need to shoot that. You need to go.
You are a heap of scrap.
I wonder if that's like a... So what's he saying, basically? He's saying he's basically nothing. Well, isn't like scrap used for currency? So basically he just said you're like a heap of money. So wouldn't that be a compliment? Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. You know, I think I know why adults are so... Why we critic things so much is because, you know, when you're young, you don't really like criticize anything. You take it for what it is. Like, it's a kid's movie, and you know, as a kid, you just want to watch the movie, you know, enjoy yourself and, you know, believe in the magic or whatever like that. But like as an adult, you tend to criticize things a lot because you see, like, I don't know what it is. Like being a child, you're carefree, but an adult, you kind of like look at adults. We kind of like look at things a lot more logical. So when we see something that's flawed, we like to call it out, even though when we don't admit it, you know what I mean? It's like, if you're watching a movie, you want it to make sense, you know? You don't want it to be like, just unlogical, unless it's like that kind of movie. Like if it's some kind of spoof movie or something like that, you know, then it's just all fun and games. Just like a kid's movie, that's exactly what it is. But when we watch a kid's movie, it becomes a lot more... what's the word? It becomes a lot more... It makes us want to criticize it even more, because if we've seen it, especially if we've seen it when we were younger, you want to go back and look at why you liked it so much. Because I've done that a bunch of times. Like, oh, what's a good example for me? What's a movie? What's a movie that I used to like when I was a kid and don't like so much as an adult now? Well, for example, like this robot movie. I liked the movie a lot when I first saw it. I think I saw it in movie theaters. I thought it was great when I was a child, but when I rewatched it to play this game, I started to pick at the flaws and stuff. Like, I wasn't like, you know, sitting there just like picking it out, you know, calling it out. I was watching the movie, but like in my mind, I was like, oh, that don't make sense. Why would you do that? Oh, I must have been on my last life. How many hit bars did I have? Unless that's like an instant kill. That's an instant kill? Oh, I'm not too far back. Good. This game got good checkpoints. Like, I'm just, you know, right here. Not too far back at all. I thought I was gonna have to do the whole level again. I was just gonna like cut it out and get back to where I was at, but no, I'm like right here.
That bot goes down.
Let me save state. I want to touch that guy and see what happens. Is he like an instant kill? No. Okay. I was hurting. All right. Oh, no, it'd be cool if you could shoot the missile. Damn it, have you calmed down yet? Maybe if I turn some lights on in the house, that'll help. It's pretty dark in the house right now. I got a couple of lamps on. You know, what was I saying? Oh yeah, like this movie. Yeah, I liked it a lot when I was a kid, but as an adult, when I rewatched it for this game, I enjoyed it, but the jokes that they told in the movie, it didn't really make me laugh all that. I mean, I get it, but it wasn't like, you know, all that crazy. As if I was watching it as a child. A lot of the jokes are sexual, kind of. It's like, well, not sexual, but like an adult joke, you know. Oops, sorry. It's how'd you get up here? I mean, you know what I had to do to get up here? How'd you get up here? I bet you can't even jump. Come on, Virus, don't be mean. I'm not being mean, I'm just saying. I would love to see that guy do a double jump. Remember what I told that guy in the train station? I said, look, I'll help you out, but you got to do a flip. Whoa.
I am precious metal.
Hey. Ooh, nice jump. Well, the movie was, I don't really give ratings. I don't do movie reviews at all. Maybe I should start, I don't know. But as a child, when I watched this movie, I would have to say this movie had to be like an 8 out of 10. As an adult, rewatching it, I had to say this movie was I had to say it was about like a 5 out of 10. The movie's pretty short. It's a pretty short movie. And
excellent. Here's your prize, the Robo-Glide. To use it, just do a double jump and press the action button. You can use it to reach that ledge over there. Try it.
Okay. Nice. The movie, it had good visuals. The story, the main story
That wasn't a very nice bot.
The main story was okay. I liked it. It was alright. Wasn't too crazy. Wasn't new or anything like that. It was pretty typical. Good guy has dream. Good guy try and follow dream. Somebody tell him can't follow dream. Good guy get sad. Good guy don't give up. Why are they coming out like that? What happened to the table? There was a whole table in this room. Why are we fighting them? These robots are not even actually all that bad.
For you.
Like, the only bad person in the movie is I'm trying to remember his name. What in the world? It's the new boss that they have. I can't remember his name. He's like all chrome and stuff. If you don't know what the movie is about, and you don't mind me telling you, well, I mean, if you're watching this gameplay, then
never gonna shine, no matter what you're made of.
Ooh, Rodney, I know you ain't talking like that. The movie is about Rodney. He's an inventor. He wants to make it as an inventor. And so he goes to Blackwell. Blackwell, he is famous for like making all these crazy inventions and stuff to help out the society they live in. And he's gotten, you know, pretty rich from it. He does legitimately good work, but it's not really all that explain what happened to his position. I guess he still works, but he never like this new guy came and basically, I don't want to say take his job. I can't say that because like Blackwell shows back up to like try and fire him. So if he didn't lose his position and he never really came to work, I don't see how he was still employed. I don't know. I'm dead. But anyway, Blackwell somehow left his position and left it to this new guy. I can't remember his name, but he's like this new robot. He's all shiny and fancy like, and his thing is that he wants to sell these overpriced new parts that people can't afford. And his thing is that if they can't afford it, then people are scrap. And like he think junk people, you know, robots that, you know, not all that shiny or whatever. It's kind of hard to explain because you know it's a whole different reality of robots. But basically, if they're not like a new model, they don't have like new parts and they're junk and they shouldn't exist. And so the villain has a mother, you know. Well, who doesn't? No, I'm saying like his mother is in the movie and she works as, well, she's like, she owns
Villainy.
work, own, whatever. She's like this. What the? I'm so close to cussing. So close. She like, how can I say it? She owns like this scrap. What's it called?
Now who's out?
Like she turned junk into junk. Like she like turns them into like little bars of metal or whatever. I can't remember what it's called. She like burn junk and turn it into something else, something small or something like that, like a little thing. I can't remember what it was.
Apologies, but sorry anyway.
And that goes for like scrap people, no matter what it is. Right? So that's his mom. She's like all evil or whatever. And basically, Rodney, when he comes to this, you know, this town to make it as an inventor because he wants to help his dad, and make his dad proud and stuff. And basically, when he comes to this town, this city, I mean, to look for Blackwell or Bigweld or whatever it is, he finds out that Bigweld don't really work there anymore, when really he still does. It's kind of hard to explain. The movie doesn't really give all that much detail. And so basically, because like the new owner is that guy with the chrome stuff on,
Rusty, aren't you?
this new guy, and he basically doesn't want any inventors anymore. So he basically changed the whole place so that inventors can't really come here anymore. And Rodney finds that out, and they kick him out. And then he meet up with his friends. Well, he meet up with some new friends. You know, that red robot. I'm about to die. I'm surprised that didn't kill me. I need help. Come on. Woo! Get back.
You win the Medal of Honor. You get it? Medal.
Trying to take you out. Watch out. Where was I? Okay, look here, listen. Look here, listen. Look, listen.
Done and done.
I'm finna say state. I'm about to die. I knew it. Where is there a... Okay. Rodney! Hang on! Get back! That's what I want. No! 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 Every time I look at it, it disappears. Wait. Got it. Thank the Lord. You! Rodney!
Are never gonna
wants to be an inventor.
No matter what you're made of.
Goes to city to try and be an inventor. Find out can't be an inventor. He get kicked out. Meet up with those new robots. Those that that yellow robot, that red robot, the big green robot, and other robot with wheels. And a robot with the big butt. He meet up with them. They help him out, give him shelter. They find out that he's pretty good with tools. He help other robots. The villain finds out about this. Finds out that he's helping old robots out. He don't want that because he want them to buy the new parts, and if they get fixed, then they're not gonna buy the new part, which is gonna ruin his business. And so he go to Mama.
Who needs upgrades?
He go to his mama. His mom tell him, find him, kill him. I'm just giving you straight up facts, that just straight up history on the movie or whatever, or what the lore. This is straight up what happens. What happens next? I forgot. Rodney finds out that they're gonna have Bigweld is gonna have like a ball, like a dance party. They think Bigweld is gonna be there. They get a disguise to sneak in. They find out Bigweld's not there. That's him. That's the villain.
Unknown to Rodney at the time, Ratchet was hatching his own devious plans to discontinue making spare parts. I personally felt the effects of this change, as did many of the less fortunate bots throughout Robot City. Unfortunately, Bigweld was nowhere to be found. Rodney met with a lot of resistance when he first tried to meet Bigweld. Ratchet had him quickly thrown out, but the good news was that he met the Rusties. Fender, Piper, Lug, and the whole gang. A great group of kids that gave Rodney a home away from home and helped him along the way.
Yeah. What happened next? Rodney meet up with these people. Later on, they find out that Bigweld's finna have a ball. So Rodney and Fender, they go there to see Bigweld, but they find out. They get a disguise and they get in somehow, and they find out Bigweld's not there. Rodney get mad and take his disguise off, causing the villain to figure out who Rodney is and learn that he's the one who's been fixing the robot. He ordered guards to get Rodney, but Rodney and Fender escape Thanks to the help of that robot girl that we keep seeing, the one that was in the train station and the one that was at the Bigweld factory or whatever.
Hey, little buddy, you got your foot back. How about helping Fender find his head? Bring it back here once you found it.
Hey, why you had to whisper that? Why don't you help Fender find his head? Bring it back here once you find it. Yeah. Okay, so basically after that girl helps Rodney escape the party, she takes him to Bigweld's house, where they find out he's in there playing with dominoes the whole time. Oh God! The whole time. Rodney tried to talk some sense into Bigweld. Bigweld's like, no, forget it. It ain't gonna work. Rodney gets upset and decides to leave and try and go back home. But right before he get on the train to go home, he have a touching phone call.
Liquid metal?
He have a touching phone call with his parents, and his dad tell him that he's still proud of him no matter what. Right before Rodney's finna get on the train, Bigweld shows up. He say he wants to help now. Pretty much. What happened after that? Fender, when they was at that ball, Fender met up with some girl, and he, took her back home, and then like he ends up getting captured by one of the sweepers or whatever they call it. The sweepers are like these big robot street cleaners that clean up junk and whatever. If they see like a person that's made out of scrap or old parts, they'll try and get them too. They're pretty slow and very easy to dodge. So Fender, when he got caught, he was not paying attention. I don't know how, because these sweepers are pretty big and they make a lot of noise. But he was so caught up with this girl that he wasn't paying attention. And he get caught up and taken to like the scrap yard or whatever, where they burn the junk and turn it into something else. Where the villain, where Ratchet and Mother is. What happened after that? What happened after that? I think Fender saved himself. Yeah, he saves himself. He get out of that place by himself. He pretty much saved himself. Now that Bigweld is trying to help Rodney, he goes back to his workplace to fire Ratchet. Ratchet said, "Please don't fire me." Bigweld said, "No, you're fired." When Bigweld back his turn. No. Ratchet hit Bigweld on the head. Make Bigweld go stupid. Ratchet orders his people to kill Rodney and Bigweld, but they escape. They escape, and they have like this little struggle or whatever, this little chase that leads them all the way to the entry of the scrap place where they burn crap. Where am I going now?
Game over. I guess you didn't have what it takes.